Good evening. In the following paragraphs, I submit a problem solution work plan for the business to the Caesars. I identify the problem, I address it, and I provide solutions. I also use the police CAPRA model in the problem solving. The business, as I mentioned before, is the Little Caesars. It's located at the 2475 Kingston Road in Scarborough. I spoke with the owner, Matt. The business direct clients are the public. They make pizzas that the public order, or the pizzas are delivered to the public. There's been occasions of theft and intimidation, swearing at the staff. There are no indirect clients except the charity businesses like the food banks, the Salvation Army, or the local shelters that receive unsold pizzas at the end of the business day. The clients have not had any responses from the police in the past. When calls are placed, the police, no one shows up. This tells me traditional police responses are not effective because there is no acknowledgement or response to any of the calls received. The following questions from me as to why the police officer will use this unresponsive method are listed. I consider why are police refusing to respond to calls? Why? What type of calls refused or receiving no response? Are certain type of call more important than others? Is there a shortage of police officers or sources contributing to this non-response? What happens to members of the community when police don't respond? Some community partners are local police services. They work on crime prevention and patrols and responding to incidents. We have the neighborhood businesses where information is shared about local crimes and any suspicious activities. Then there's a property owner, the landlord, provide security improvements like lighting, cameras, and maintenance. Then there's insurance company that advise on how to reduce theft and the risk of property loss. There's also charity community or the schools where local charities and school partner. Employer delivery drivers may report on any suspicious activities. And then there's the municipality or the city where they provide services to help with the maintenance of the sidewalk, lighting, garbage, and anything more. That the problem of no police response when required may also impact them the same way too as it impacts the Caesars. And they are likely to share any ramifications of no police response when required by the community. How the partners' expertise can help solve these problems? Well, neighborhood businesses can share information about the recurrent suspicious activities, whether it be theft or vandalism to the cops. Landlord or property manager could upgrade their cameras, lighting, and security measures that can reduce activities requiring police investigation. Local residents, community association, guide information about ongoing safety concerns in the community for the police. Municipality services could upgrade all that needs to be upgraded, such as lights, sidewalks, and any environmental problems that will contribute to crime or unsafe conditions. I recommend that police officers drive through bi-weekly in the neighborhood. This provides protection for all involved. It lets potential perpetrators know that they are being watched should their negative behavior increase, and it also lets the communities know that the law is with them for protection so they don't have to take the law in their own hands. I would measure the success of this solution by following up with the owners of Little Caesars monthly. I want to hear how many more or less calls they're making to the police stations. I'm hoping it is less because it shows the presence of the police officers in the neighborhood bi-weekly makes a considerable difference. I'll definitely put my documentation in writing so that it is an established standard as to how crimes in that particular neighborhood is to be kept at a distance from any other communities and the means that the police use to help keep crime distance and preserve the continued peace in the community. The only weakness I could foresee is that the police presence decrease because the community becomes much safer as a result of their coming through bi-weekly. I'd rather this does not happen as a direct result of the changes that's seen, but rather when the community is strong enough, totally accepting the activity and behaviors that make them a strong community, as opposed to just depending on the bi-weekly community of the cops. I'd rather the community strengthen up on what makes them strong, what makes them better, and then it could be the cops could be showing up there less and less. So the onus is on the community now to strengthen up on what's the best for them, what is the the good for them in community, what they want to keep in and grow, as about they want to keep distance that is not really beneficial to the community. Thank you.